Yeah, like, that's an interesting thought, too.
Yeah, RG, Monk are both available. Skeleton Barrel comes out early here for Ian, which Ian could now be going to Mortar, which is usually what we see Skelly Barrel with. And there we go.
And there you go. Immediate.
Tesla Evo E-Dragon. Very interesting.
And a couple early mortar connections. And, you know, with Evolved Electro Dragon, you have to think that maybe Pedro's going heavy. Tesla's interesting here. But
Yeah, I mean,
that does make the Cannoneer more viable.
The Evo E-Dragon might be more of a spell, if that makes sense,
What?
Rich, because there's not a good way to take it off the board.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's one of those things where if you don't have Lightning, it's really hard to deal with the Evo E-Drag, and Ian doesn't have Lightning, so that Evo E-Dragon could just be played and just kind of as a control card more than anything. And there we go. See right there, boom, going to clean up the Skellies. Not there for the Mortar, so a Knight has to come down.
So Evo E-Drag Hog is fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is why we love best of fives.
Yep.
Cannoneer is also a pretty cool pick here from Ian, just, you know, at least in the sense of it worked out well here where he's going to do well against the Hog. It's going to help with the E-Dragon. It's not really worried about swarm units. Obviously, the Goblins can be played at the bridge to create a little bit of pressure, but that's not... And there we go, Goblins at the bridge for some pressure.
Yeah, but, you know, with Drill gone, Graveyard gone, Skeleton's not a concern, Skeleton King, like a lot of things that would make the Cannoneer annoying are not in there right now.
Yeah. That's why I really think it's a pretty great tower pick.
Oh, I think he wanted that Knight to go in front of the Hog. Unfortunately for Pedro, it turns back around. Shots in 1982 on the left-hand side. Ian calling good game.
Once again, and this is just an interesting spot when you talk about Game 5 of a best of 5 and how you deal with these uniquely difficult cards like the Evo E-Dragon, like the Spirit Empress, and the Rage. I mean, that's pretty cool. You got the Rage, the Royal Delivery, the E-Drag, the Evo Tesla, and the Earthquake as all these like small to moderately big spells.
$88 to
1982, 6 HPs.
Yeah, you and I both had the same idea. We're looking at that going, this is razor thin.
Why Ian is maybe looking at that long game and just wondering, he called good game, but it really doesn't feel like he means it in this situation. It's just that E-Dragon, man. He's just got no way to get to it other than sniping it with the Spirit Empress.
Hog in on the left-hand side. This time, Knight in front of it. The High Mortar to hold. EQ going to work.
Yeah, I think Ian's just recognizing he has a really, really tough time breaking through.
Well, again, now this is where the rubber meets the road, right? Is what is Ian thinking of? How do I get the win? Right? What is my methodology for making this happen? Ian has to be doing that math right now.
I just
And
don't
maybe
know.
He's thinking there's no way.
Yeah, he's got to use that mortar defensively because there's no really other good way to stop the Hog. The Tesla's always going to pull these barrels in. There you go, double drop right away. Evo E-Dragon to clean it all up. Somehow those Skellies get away, which is, again, you can't give up.
And the Rage, he has to guards here. Hog's going to get one.
Yeah, good job by Pedro.
35 seconds left.
Recognizing the overspend by Ian, and he turns up his offensive push just a little bit.
Two Empresses. That Tesla, though, that Evo Tesla was spot on from Pedro.
Yeah, the Tesla placement has been really nice to see by Pedro, and it makes sense, you know, being a minor control player. He's probably got all these buildings on lockdown, considering how many different versions there's been. And there you go. There's the smile from Pedro finally. Rich, we cast a curse at him before, but that man who already had a golden ticket has got 15,000 more dollars in his pocket, 100 more points to go on that leaderboard, and we will see both of these gentlemen in Atlanta.
What a performance this weekend by Pedro. And, he already had his ticket punched to Worlds just on points to a certain degree, but, the